Hi guys, my name is Teena, and yes, you don't see me because someone forgot to make an intro. Me and my cousins, we were all having fun and just being silly together that I forgot to film an intro. So pardon me, but this is going to be a back to school makeup tutorial, and at the same time, if you don't wear makeup, I can give you some easy tips and tricks to groom your facial hair, most of your eyebrows and your mustache. Since it's pretty awkward for you to just stare at a blank screen, I'm just gonna go on and start with the tutorials. So this is my cousin Jean. Say hi. She's very silly like me. And I'm going to start with cleaning her face, of course, with just an Escanol toner. This can be a little bit harsh for the skin, but I like it because it really cleans everything. Of course, you can't forget your sun protection. This is from Lohacell. It's not drugstore, but it's the only sunscreen that I use every day. Don't forget to use it. For her foundation, I chose to use a BB cream or CC cream just because it's lighter on the face, it's moisturizing, and it's not too full coverage looking. So I'm just applying it with this angled brush from Marionnaud. For the concealer, I'm using a very salmony color. This is medium moyen from Maybelline Fit Me, and I like it because it doesn't really like change the color of the skin. It blends in, but it hides the dark circles. As you can tell, it's all equal. There's not much dimension to it, but that's how I like it. So we're keeping it natural. For powder, I'm using Fanny Serrano powder. Please don't mind the scratches, but just push it around your face, especially in the area where it's most oily, because it can stay matte longer there. Just don't forget to blot first before you retouch throughout the day. And then now let's just zoom you guys in. For the brows, I'm using Eyebrow. It's one of the most affordable brands in the drugstore world. And I'm just going to normally apply it. To be honest, just do your eyebrows the way that you are happy with. She likes the way I did it. So, okay, next. I'm so pale now. So I'm going to contour her face now with the Catrice highlight and contour palette. You can buy this around SM department stores. And I'm just going to lightly contour her cheeks, just giving it more shadow because sabi nga niya, she's so pale. So I'm just going to put some dimension but not extreme contour and highlight. I'm just going to contour her face lightly, except for this nose part. So just go for the foundation brush and just pat it on top. And it's gonna go back to normal. For every day, you don't really have to contour everything, but just because I want to, I did for the tutorial. I'm using the blush that comes with the palette just because it's easier and it's pretty. It's sleek, has this little tiny cute eyeshadow palette. It's so cute. Ah, so pretty. But first, don't forget to prime your eyelids. This is the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, and I really like it. Plus, it's quite affordable. So for the first eyeshadow that we're using, this one is from Ever Belena. I usually use this a lot when I was in college. It's just a nice matte, like brown transition shade that can fit any eyeshadow that you're going to use. Plus, I'm going to use this dark color from the Sleek palette just to darken up my outer crease. I mean, her outer crease. And I'm blending it inwards. And then also down in the lash line, just like that. Remember, you don't have to put all this effort for your eyeshadow. You can just do mascara and that's it. But I'm a little extra, so my cousin's gonna be a little extra too. Applying some shine on the middle of the lids just to create some, you know, light attraction down there. Heat your eyelash curler just to make it last longer after you curl your lashes. Just, you know, be careful when you use it and make sure that it's not too hot. Wag tatanga-tanga and then blame Ate Teena on the internet, ha? Don't do that. For mascara, I'm just using Fashion 21 Double Up Mascara. Applying it normally, no special way. It's from the roots to the tips, just like that. Once again, if you're a little extra like I was back in college, add some highlight, Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, just a little sheen. Wag naman putukan. May putok na nga yung katabi mo, puputok-putok ka pa. For the lips, I would highly suggest using a nice tint. This is the Lohacell Glossy Lip Stamp, and it's so good. I will post the shade of the color down in the description box just because I forget and I can't be bothered picking it up. I usually use a lip brush just because I have a lip brush, but if you don't, just put a little and then spread it like that around your lips. And this is it. It's very effortless looking, but you know you did a lot. And that's how I was back in college. I would wake up 2 hours before just to do my makeup. But sometimes, kasi you really have to start your day feeling pretty. By the way, my cousin wanted to show that she's wearing a bow. So there it is. Now for my second cousin, I'm going to groom her eyebrows and her mustache. And I'm going to start with a clean slate. Okay, so now let's start. First, we're going to remove some of the lower part dun sa ilalim ng brows. And you're going to basically just clean it up. Don't forget the middle. You don't want a unibrow. So shave that off as well. By the way, I'm using the Nichido eyebrow shaver. But also, don't make it too far apart. So this is what we have so far. As you can tell, on the left to the right, it's cleaner sa ilalim and in the middle. So how I do it is I start also from the bottom towards the inside. I just find it easier and at the same time, pasok sa banga talaga yung mga buhok dun sa shaver. So brush it upwards, see more shape of the brows before you clean up the upper part of the brows because it can be really tricky if you don't see it all cleaned up. Okay, so when you're shaving it downwards like that, make sure you know where to stop. So sometimes it could be easier kung may kilay ka na like with makeup and then you just shave it downwards to the shape of the makeup that you have drawn on. So don't be afraid to remove some of the upper area hair because it's better na balance kasi kung sa ilalim lang, the arch of your brows is gonna keep getting higher and higher. So always balance the upper and the lower removal of the brows. With a little baby powder, just remove the hair that's on your face just so it's cleaner. Now, moving on to the mustache. So, powder the stash first because you need it to be dry. For the wax that I will be using is from Strip It. It's only 200, parang 60 pesos ata. Don't be scared. It's so easy to use. It's natural honey. You can use it as it is. You don't have to heat it. You don't have to do anything else. So, apply a thin amount just like this. Don't apply too much and at the same time, wag mo rin masyadong patagalin sa skin mo because it might melt off. So, put the paper right away and then just snatch it out of the skin. Sorry, natawa ako. May natatanggal naman, but it's just little by little. So you just have to keep doing it again. I'm removing some of the honey off of her skin and applying again some powder, applying again some wax, and then stripping it off. It really doesn't hurt, but tingnan mo, natatanggal talaga siya. It's really effective. Here's a before and after. Diba? Natanggal siya, diba? Oh, alam niyo guys, it really makes the biggest difference pag tinanggal niyo yung mustache niyo. Like, even with makeup, sobrang ganda if you take it up. Medyo nasaktan siya doon. Pero alam niyo guys, beauty is pain. And sometimes, this is just what it takes, you know, to groom ourselves. Basta guys, don't forget also the middle part, ha? Just because hindi masyadong halata, pati doon tatanggalin yan. So, kung may mamiss man kayo ng mga little hairs that can't be removed by the wax anymore, just tweeze it off. I started removing my mustache with tweezing it off. Plus, it's also removing it from the roots. So, mas mabagal yung pagtubo niya. So, mas okay yun kaysa shaving it. So, here she is. Oh, fresh! O, diba? Lakas makadalaga talaga when your facial hair is properly groomed. Super fresh. Parang nagpulbo. Ay, nagpulbo nga naman pala talaga siya. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I want you guys to never forget that you are beautiful. Bye! God bless!